Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of my review for Halloween Horror Nights 2016. Sorry I had to split it in two. The video would have probably gone on for 16 minutes. So I know a lot of people don't want to wade through 60 minutes of a video, so I do apologize for splitting it into two if you didn't mind that. But let's continue with that. So looking at the Scare Zone, the overall theme of the Purge going throughout the park was fantastic. It worked really well in both the tunnel to the backlot itself, the Gauntlet of Fear, and the front park. I think it worked great, and I would love to see another consistent theme going throughout the park again, because I think that element worked. Horror Nights has never done that, but for its first time, it worked really, really well. I can see in the future maybe they try The Walking Dead, but please don't. No, I mean, to be fair, seeing how well The Purge was, and I'm not even that into The Purge, I'd be down to see The Walking Dead or something other, another theme. Bring back Hollywood Harry, have his own like clown apocalypse to kind of spoof 2016's Invasion of the Clown People. So something like that would be really cool to have a park-wide scare zone again, because that worked really well, kind of connected, like you're never leaving the scare zone really, and I think that felt like really immersive, because I think in the past that's really been a problem with Horror Nights. It's just losing the immersion of like kind of leaving your reality and going into this horror-filled world that they create for you. So this year it worked really well. So let's talk about the scare actors themselves and the scares. The scares this year hit every mark. I mean, they got a lot of jumps from me, which I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I kind of gotten desensitized of the year, so I used to just walk through mazes. But this year they got some good scares, and they've done really well in placing them in areas that even veterans, even I could see people like Horror Night shirts and that were getting jumped out and getting scared, and that worked. And that's what we want to do. And we don't want to just walk around a maze and go, blah, 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 blah. That's really nice. I mean, and as much as we like the set, that's great for looking at the sets, but we want to be scared. And they did a fantastic job. So kudos to the scare actors this year for hitting their mark this year, for being fantastic, and like their acting is on point. So scare actors themselves, nothing wrong there. I didn't see any flaws. I mean, again, the problem with scares mainly has nothing to do with scare actors. It is the lines and herding them through. I just recently went through the Reign of Terror attraction in Thousand Oaks, and they had a very cool idea of splitting groups and kind of giving you a gap to go through and experience scares yourself. Now, I know that would be a lot harder with Horror Nights considering how busy it gets, but I saw how successful it was. I had to go through, I didn't see anyone in front of me, I was kind of pushed to the front, so definitely had a bit of tension there going through those mazes. But if Horror Nights could do something similar, maybe two different paths, I know that's a bit harder to do because you'd have to, that's more maze construction to do, but that's the only thing that's always been a downer for me going to the event, is having to be herded through mazes and seeing a scare in front of you, and then it resets, and then you know where it is, and even if they come out, it still doesn't really scare you unless it gets you around the back. So that's been a major flaw, and I think Horror Nights is still trying to kind of work it out for that. Definitely crowd control. But let's talk about this year and give it a rating. So Halloween Horror Nights 2016 Hollywood was amazing. It was fantastic. It had one of the best lineups I've ever experienced, from going from 2006 to 2016, and it's definitely one of the top years that I've been to the event. So congratulations to John and Chris and the entire creative team and the entire scare team for putting on one of the best years of Halloween Horror Nights I have ever experienced. And I'm going to give this year from 1 to 10 a 9.5. It did have a few flaws in some of the mazes, but some things couldn't be helped because obviously light coming into the thing kind of ruined the scares. Again, for test beds for stuff like The Exorcist and that, I think they did a fantastic job, and that is very hard to pull off. So this year gets a 9.5 from Halloween Horror World. I can't wait to experience 2017. What did you guys think? If you went to the Halloween Horror Nights 2016 Hollywood event, I want to hear what you guys think. What would you rate it for this year? What were your favorite mazes? What were your least favorite mazes? please feel free to comment below. And even if you went to Orlando, let me know. And until the next time, this is Crazy Englishman signing off. And the next video, guys, will be a review of some of the merchandise I bought at the event. So I'll see you then.